bow down to the deity of arts and crafts. It's pretty cringe making an intro like this, but like, still, you gotta admit, this looks pretty dope, not gonna lie. Well, right, fun's over. So, welcome to another class of origami basics. Today, we're going to be moving on to the harder shapes, namely the icosahedrons. This one's a bit squashed. Yeah, these two are better. This one's better, see? These. Now, these are going to be a bit difficult, so I'm just going to, I'm going to touch on the octahedrons first. So you will need 12 pieces. For this one you will need 30 pieces. I'll show you this later. 12 pieces, very simple. So I have 2 cubes with me. I can just disassemble these and get 12 immediately. So excuse me for a moment. So this is your original sonobe unit, right? You are going to fold these 2 tips down, and then you make a fold in the middle right here. You see where these 2 tips are? Fold in the middle. Do not fold the tips. If you fold them this way, no, that is absolutely wrong. You're doing it wrong. Fold it on the way that does not touch the tips. So with this, you're now ready to enter a new dimension. The dimension of pyramids. Now all you need to do is get 3 of these, right? Okay. So I will try and demonstrate this as clearly as possible with a light as well, because I know most of you guys are blind. I'm joking, you're not blind. Legit. There we go. Now you can see the creases right here, right? So I shall put this in here, and as you see, this has nearly formed a pyramid. But you will need the 3rd piece to complete it. So the tab goes into this hole, and this tab will be facing this hole. And then you shall thread it in. Ta-da! Very vague because I was doing it facing me. But I will take this apart and demonstrate again. Yeah? This is the piece with the X in the front. You grab the tip here and you put it into this pocket. This pocket right here. Yeah? And you see how that's almost a pyramid? So then you grab this one and then you put the tab in the 3rd piece pocket, and the 3rd piece tab into the 1st piece pocket. Oh, it's so hard to thread without me looking at it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So since this takes 3 pieces, right, and we need 12 pieces for the octahedron, you're going to make 4 pyramids. Very simple. So I'll just continue making the pyramids. Away from the side. And then, boom. 2nd pyramid. It takes a while to get used to the pyramid world if you've been living in a restrained cube world. But don't worry, you'll get used to it. See? 3rd piece. And 4th piece. Alrighty. Okay. So just remember the bases. This is the tip here, and this is the pocket here. You will need to remember this as you go on. So you grab one pyramid, and then you see this pocket here on the pyramid. Oops. Flipped it the wrong way. You put base pyramid, side pyramid. You put the side pyramid pocket into the base pyramid tip. And, okay, you got one. But you see how this wants to close in? So you get the side pyramid and you connect it onto the 2nd base. And look, you've almost finished the pyramid already. So you grab another side pyramid. You insert the side into the 1st side pyramid, and then the hole will be connected by the base pyramid, right? and then you just continue that all the way around. Boom, that's 2. And then finally, wait. Okay, so there's this one here which wants to close in on itself. So we will close it, right? Now, as you see on the top here, you should have this kind of shape, right? So 3 tips and 3 holes. Pretty simple, right? So I'm gonna start like this. You're gonna grab the top hole, and gonna shove it into the base pyramid, yeah? And then you complete it like this. And then you just keep going around like that. And then, and finally, you're done with your octahedron. It's quite small, but this, if you get this right, this will not be that big of a challenge. Alright, so that is the octahedron, and with it comes the basics of using the pyramid. Now we come to this beast, the icosahedron. This will be much harder to master because, okay, imagine the icosahedron as a burger. You have the base, the pyramids in between, and then you will have the top. That is basically what this is. I'm gonna try and focus it on a ring. Okay, you can only see one side. Okay, as you see, there we go. See how there's a kind of ring going in the middle? Okay, oh, there we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way around. This is the top, this is the bottom. And it's the same exactly wherever you turn it, because it doesn't matter. The ring's just like, and then it doesn't matter where the base is. But it does matter when you're starting it out. So, as you see here, if you look at a point, a hole like this, you will see there are 4 intersections. I mean, like a T, right? Because it's 4. Icosahedron, right? No, sorry, octahedron. Icosahedron, you don't have 4. Every junction is 5, which makes it harder and brings it up a notch. Therefore, you're going to need to learn it's really hard. Do not expect to get this on your first try. Alright? I'm going to stop ranting now. So you are going to need a whopping 30 Sonobe units for this. One moment, I just got my Messiah hat. Okay. Now, you're going to need 30 units, and I'm just going to break this apart, actually. Okay. And I'm going to help you rebuild it. So, 15 of those, you're going to make 5 pyramids. Yeah? Just 5 pyramids. That's all you're going to need. That's all the amount of pyramids you're going to need. While the other 15 are going to be for the base and the top. While these 5 pyramids are going to be the middle, or the patty in the burger, as some may call it. Make sure they're good, they're firm, they're closed. Alright. Okay. So you were trying to get this type of shape at the base, right? So the base is going to cost 10 pieces. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So pretty simple. You start with a pyramid. Yes, technically it means you need 6 pyramids, but who cares? And then next, you're going to branch off, right? You're going to branch off, and you see how with only 2 pieces, I've created a second pyramid. Right? Crazy how that works. So I have 5 pieces, but 2 pyramids. Now, as you see, these 2 are arching together, right? So I will connect the piece into here, and then here, right? Okay, so as you see, there's already 3 pyramids. Now, this tip, you see, if I were to connect it, I will get a four edges in the junction. I don't want that. So therefore, I'm gonna add another piece to here, into, like right here, if you want to slot in. Thank you very much. And then this I shall now link to the top and make the full circle. Oop. Bro, I couldn't focus. Ah, dear. Alright. I'm not gonna retake this. Just laugh at me all you want. I'm just trying to show you. Alright. Now, this is almost a pyramid. So you're gonna fill the pyramid up. And finally, the last one. You shall grab another sonobe unit. And yeah, just push it in. Alright, and that is your base. It's quite hard to get at first, but yeah. So smoothing it out, like what? Squeeze the edges a bit if they're coming out, right? Just squeeze them a bit so that they won't come out that easily. And try and push it in so that there'll be as little of a hole as possible. Because the bigger the hole, it means the further the pieces are away. And then they're gonna spring out and open, and that's not good. So yeah, preferably you don't want holes. I have a lot of holes, but like, what? They're really small because I've practiced a lot. You see how they're really minuscule? Right then, now we move on to the 5 pyramids. Notice how the base has 5 tips. It's for the 5 pyramids. So same as the activity we did with the octahedron, right? So with every pyramid you add, you will do 2 moves. So one, you will slot the base tip into the sides pocket, and then you get the side tip, and then you shove it into the base pocket. And then the top part, you don't do anything yet. So I'm gonna try and, alright. Okay, as you see, I shall grab this tip. Lights. Grab this tip, and then I shall flip it the wrong way. And I shall put it in here, right? Now you see this side is arching over because it's longer. This side shorter because it's just been impaled. So then I do this, and I link it over. That's one pyramid done, right? That's one side pyramid added. But now this tip is still hanging up. So we need to add another pyramid. So that's 2 out of 5. So I shall add this in here. Oop, wait. Yep, oh yeah, I got it right. What am I doing? Yeah, like this. Sorry, it's not that clear. And then yeah, like this. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, I'll just finish linking this up so I can go to the top part. Alright. Oh dear. So that's 3. And 4. This part is like the hardest to get a grasp of because it's really, really complicated to think like this. To think like what? You can see, you can notice the pattern and the symmetry. Just, I don't know. And then the 5th pyramid will be here. Alright. And then yeah, as you see here, this part is 2. So the tip will be 3, and then you shall connect them. Then voila, connected all of these. Alright, before we continue, make sure that the holes aren't that big, and as you see, you've almost completed the whole shape compared to this completed one. See, it's almost fully completed. Now you want 5 tips on the top, right? Now make sure that if you go around the shape, every hole is like a 5 junction. Not the pyramid holes, like the bottom, the lower holes. Like 5, 5, 5. If there's a 4 or a 3 or whatever other number, you've done it wrong and you've ruined the symmetry. Jokes on you, I'm joking. If it's your first time doing this, which for most of you it will be really difficult. So yeah, proof check it and try and make sure that these are all 5s. If they're not, then like add another piece. So undo it and then add another piece in to make the junction bigger. If the junction's too big, then remove a piece and then link it back to make it smaller. It's pretty vague. Right. So now, on the top, you should have 5 pieces to complete the top, right? So you grab this, right? So I'm going to call these bases and I'm going to call these tops, okay? Base tip into top pocket, right? Yeah, simple enough. Oop, simple stuff. Yeah. Base tip into side pocket, right? And then the longer side will go into the another base tip. See? So what you should have is this. So see how one piece is starting to form another one? Okay. And then another piece, you finish the pyramid, so and then you link it to the other side. Boom, that's one pyramid done. Then I'll grab this and link this to the other side. And then you just continue this around the ring until you finished it. Now finally, the last piece is needed. Just put this pocket in here, and then you complete the pyramid. And then you complete this pyramid. Alright. Now you see how I've made a few, mistakes here? It's a bit baggy, it's a bit loose. For your first time, it should be fine. So yeah, completed icosahedron. Now, to make sure that it does not burst, or like, reduces the chances of it bursting, yeah? Try and like, hold it together like this, don't squeeze it too much. And you see these edges, so edges up here, just squeeze them. So push them in and squeeze them at the maximum so that they don't expand as much. So it's kind of like a way to stop it from going out too much. Over time it will get looser, but on its own. This is natural, don't worry about it. But yeah, this is how you do it. You can mix up the colors of the paper if you want funkier colors, like this, or even this. I have so many sticky notes. Where are they? Oh, here. I have so many sticky notes. I can like mix up the colors. I've done a 10 color one, but I've given away so many. Well, that concludes today's origami class, I guess. And eat at least 3 meals per day. Don't commit suicide. This is for you, Kira. Salute. See ya.